Hello, we are live. Hi, Neil. Thank God you're here, Neil. Neil, what page are we on? Got my dice. We've got the book. We've got the book. What page are we on? 107. Okay, let's get up our skills, scores, etc. Imager. Have I saved this in my history? No. Ugh. Crikey. I did. Why didn't I save this somewhere? Oh, crikey. Maybe we can get away with it this week. Hi, Wombat. Hey, Alex. Welcome, welcome. We're back again. Back. And wow, can I just tell you what a Warhammer Pack Day it is? So firstly, I'm completely unprepared for this because, okay, so let me tell you about my Warhammer Day. What was I doing all day? So yes, yesterday I began making my... Okay, so what happened was I had a video I was meant to premiere tonight, accidentally premiered yesterday. So then I had, hi Stephen, welcome, Stefan, welcome. Then I had to quickly get together my Let's Go Shopping at Lush for Fulgrim video ready. So I was editing all of that. Then I had to stop at 3 o'clock because at 5 o'clock I had my interview with Graham McNeil all about Fulgrim. So that started about 5 o'clock and we started chatting about Fulgrim. Finished chatting about Fulgrim about an hour and a half later. Best, really, really fantastic interview. Cannot wait for you all to watch it. Graham McNeil is just he's amazing. He's really good and he dished everything. He gives so much. So that was a really wonderful interview. Then I finished interviewing Graham McNeil, and I had to go back to really quickly edit my Fulgrim Lush video. So the idea was we would have all gathered to watch the Fulgrim and Lush video together and then come to play. But what happened was I finished the Fulgrim video about 7:30. I uploaded it to YouTube and YouTube was like, we need to check this. So you can't just upload it and your video is up. You upload it and then YouTube checks. So I couldn't guarantee it would be ready for 8, even though it was. So we are going to watch that at 9. So we'll finish the stream and then we'll all head over to the main YouTube channel and watch that. Actually, I've set the premiere up wrong, I think. So we might not have our cool sci-fi intro unless, I can do it quickly now while we're all chatting and you don't all think that's hideously rude. Does it matter too much? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter. We'll just join it. We'll just see what happens. We'll all be together, whatever happens. So there are 11 people watching. Hi, welcome to the stream. We are currently in the Demenzes. Is that how you say that? Of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. This is part 3. We've been traveling for a little while. I can't find my bits of paper with our bits and pieces on it. Hi, Robbie. Welcome. Good evening. And so we might have to busk it a little bit. I know that we've got a silver cross, a black glove. We'll be fine. We'll just get into it. We'll get into the dungeon. How are you? How is everybody this evening? The question of the evening is, if you could do a Lush shop for one Primarch, who would you shop for and why? Great. Neil's got all the notes. I know, that's what I'm relying on, Robbie. So if we're all ready, let us begin. So we are on page 107. And I know we are because I wrote that down. You tiptoe through the room, up a narrow staircase, ending up at the top of the stairs in a passage. That was easy, you think. And you begin to have second thoughts about whether it would have been worthwhile to search the bodies. If you want to return and search the bodies, starting with the third, turn to 148. If you want to press on, turn to 197. I am getting a bit of deja vu here. Did we go back and do the bodies yet? Anyone? I don't know. Oh no. I just peeked at what happens if we search the body. So we should probably do it. Hi, Heartless Ninny. Welcome. As you search the body, you try to avoid looking at this terrible face, grey and decomposing. Maggots crawl from its nose and mouth. You jump back startled when its eyes suddenly flick open. Just in time, you avoid a vicious slash from its long, sharp fingernails. It quickly springs to its feet and eyes you with sadistic leer spreading across its mouth. What's a sadistic leer? Something like that. Hi, Somicron. Hope we finished here without going back. Hi, Somicron. Welcome. So let's turn to page 230. Yes, the question of the day is, what would you buy a Primarch from Lush? Which Primarch would you choose and why? And Jack Dorr says, Angron, you're able to find something to calm him down. Hopefully, yes. To take those screws out of his head, bless him. Okay, I should also say that there was an illustration which I thought would be treasure when I turned to this page, but it was not. I think it's treasure, but we got a zombie. Anyway. A ghoul. The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. Ugh. His quick eyes dart from side to side, watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise. Gross. His teeth and nails are sharp, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul! Okay. Flippin' heck. He has the ability to paralyze you if he scores 4 separate wounds on you during this battle. So beware! If you defeat him, turn to 390. If he kills or paralyzes you, turn to 64. So I think we're going to win this fight just because I've had a hell of a day. But does anyone want to see what happens if he does kill or paralyze us? We'll just do the fingers in the book cheat. I want to see what happens, but I don't want to take that path. No chance we're invincible. Okay, I'm gonna have a peek and see what happens were he to kill or paralyze us. Oh, the ghoul dances with glee around your body, lays it next to the others on the ground, turns you over and sinks its teeth into your rump. It's not often it gets fresh meat to feed on. Your adventure is over. There's a great, I mean, we spoke about this before. There's a nice bit of humor in here. You know, we've been a nice rump steak for a ghoul. But we will carry on because we're cheating, because we're cheaty weeties. McDoobies, I'd shop for Mortarian to make him smell better. Yeah, he must smell disgusting. He must smell like the exhumed bodies or something. So we're going to say we defeated the ghoul and turn to page 390. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is how to invite players in to play this game with us. And I'm thinking if I do something like open a Zoom, then people could join me. I also have OBS, which is a broadcast software, but I'm trying to figure all this out. But yeah, it would be good to figure something out. Okay, what's everyone saying in the chat? Neil Adams, Lehman Russ. I imagine he would purr as you moisturized his skin. Lehman Russ, he's not a cat Primarch, is he? Heartless Ninny, I would buy something cool for Jagatai Khan's motorbike. Amazing. Cool. I haven't met these Primarchs yet. I'm excited to. Okay, so the ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. You search its body and find little of interest. A couple of earrings worth 1 gold piece between them are in one of its pockets. You may take these. If you haven't already searched the first body, which we haven't, you do so and find 5 gold pieces, which you may also take. You may also stop here, rest and eat provisions. You can add 2 luck points for killing the ghoul. Now you may either press on northwards or search the second body. And it's the first poll of the night for all of you guys. Search the body or head on. The first decision awaits 14 of you. Lehman Russ is from the Space Wolves. I found it a bit confusing with the Space Wolves and the Lunar Wolves. They should have, you know, Space Wombats, right, Wombat? I bet there is a cat race in Warhammer. Okay, 100% of people are saying search the body, and that is 11 votes. That's strong showing, so we will search this body. Oh gosh, if it's another ghoul, I'm cheating again. I'm cheating again. You search the pockets of the other body and find 8 gold pieces, a bottle of liquid, and an old piece of parchment. You may take these items. To read the parchment, turn to 212. To test the liquid, turn to 369. Liquid. Test. Does that mean we drink it? Could be dangerous. Could be dangerous. Okay, here you go. Here's your second choice. I'm just going to write down all the gold that we got because I need something to lose before the next session. Sorry, I'm so rubbish at staying organized on top of this. One week, I'll have a really peaceful, lovely week, and I'll have loads of time to do all the things. So we've got 7 gold pieces, 8 gold pieces. These are new. I can't remember how many we have had. And yeah. Okay, so 75% of us want to read the parchment. 67. I think we'll probably read it. Space wombats would be cool custom. Yes, they would. Made myself choke then. Excuse me. So what happened was I bought some Fiji water on Saturday because it was the only one the shop had, and I've been reusing the bottle, especially for you lot, so I look bougie. Sorry, I have a bit of a weird throat because I've been talking to Graham McNeil for about... I was talking a lot. So let's read through the comments in the chat because I hate missing out on the chat. Space wombats would be cool, a cool customer chapter. I agree. Jim, I've heard from Bricky that cat people are canon in 40k. Oh, who's Bricky? Somicron, cat people in 40k are cool. Fillinids, not a lot of lore about them, but some. Yay! Oh my god, I reckon I could be a Fillinid. Space raccoons with rockets as your Primarch. Yay, we like space raccoons. Okay, so the votes are in at 75%. With 12 votes, we're going to read the parchment. Okay, that seems a lot safer than drinking the rancid liquid that we found with a bunch of corpses. The parchment is well worn and almost ineligible. It's a map of some sort headed the Maze of Zagor. Ooh, is that the Warlock? You can make little sense of it, although a room to the north is marked ... GER, and another to the east is marked SMPLE. So it looks like a word puzzle. So one room is something GER and the other one is SM something something P something something LE. I'm pretty sure this could be... No, I messed that up. Sorry, you have to look at the back of my head, the top of my head. Yeah, I think so too, Neil. It's Robbie, I think it could be danger. Bricky's a YouTuber podcaster with a few of the most popular 40k lore videos. Okay, I get it. You know loads of popular Warhammer people. Mira, talking a lot? Never. Jim, I'd buy makeup for Alfarius to help with his disguises. Good shout. Lush do amazing makeup, and a new range is always exciting. Okay, so you fold the map up and put it in your pocket. If you've not yet tested the liquid and would like to do so, turn to 369. Otherwise, you can make your way northwards. This is weird. So the map says we can go north or east, but the book is saying we can only go north. And north says danger. So let's see what we're going to do. Do we want to test this liquid or not? I mean, I guess if we're testing the liquid, we're going to be careful with it. That'd be a bummer if they tricked us. Let's see what the chat would like to do. There are 20 of us here now. Welcome. There are many, many of us. Welcome to the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. We're going to be playing tonight till about 3 or 4 minutes to 9 o'clock, when we're going to shut down the live and all head to the main YouTube channel to watch the premiere of my Fulgrim Lush shop video. D.gr is my middle name, said Wombat Steroids. Okay, so it's close. There are 9 votes out of 21, and it's nearly 50-50. So we're like at half of the people voting, and okay, 64 want to test the liquid and 33 want to go north. Okay, this is in your hands. So we're going to go to page 369. Neil, are you keeping up in the book in case we die and you can help us go back? You swallow some of the liquid, turn to page 109. It's never good when they do that, is it? 109. Oh, the liquid is smooth and watery, and as you drink it, you begin to glow. You feel euphoric and a little drunk at the same time. Your confidence grows and your wariness disappears. The bottle contains holy water, blessed by the overpriest of Kailnesh Ma. It's restored your stamina almost to full strength. Well, we're kind of cheating anyway. Add points to your current skill to take the total to 1 point under your initial skill. So skills topped up. You may add 4 luck points for such a lucky find. Fucking hell, that's good, isn't it? So we're going to write down holy water. So I believe what we have is holy water, cheese, a black glove, and a silver crucifix. That's what I think we have. I knew a guy whose middle name actually was Danger. Amazing. What was he like, Plasticus? Was he nice? Or was he a bit of a wally? Heartless ninny. I should fetch my copy as well. Absolutely. Okay, so all that there is left to do is for us to adventure northwards. Page 120. You leave the chamber, walk down a short passage and reach a staircase going up. You climb the stairs and arrive at the top in a passageway. Turn to 197. A lot of walking is being done. At the top of the stairs, the passage turns sharply to the east. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock behind you. You spin around in time to see a heavy portcullis drop to seal off the passageway behind you. Oh no, they've ruined our plan of cheating and going back. Your only way now is forward. You may either press on forward or check the walls for secret passages. Interesting. Interesting. No turning back. Let's see what the people say. What does the room say? Hello, Simro Dave. I love that pink hand. It's so friendly. Oh, yes, the crescent shield. '86 want to check for passages, and we've lost 2 watches. It's okay. It's a flow state. I think people log on, they're like, this is not for us, and then they run away. Wombat, check the walls, might find roast turkey. Okay, everyone's asking to check the walls, which begs the question, why don't we get this option in other passages and rooms? 295. You find no secret passages. However, your explorations attract some sort of creature, and as you listen, you can hear something coming down the corridor towards you. Oh, crikey. Okay. To find out what sort of wandering monster you've come across, turn to page 161. You must fight the creature, and if you defeat it, you may press on down the passageway by turning to 48. However, oh, this is interesting. This is like a glitch. At section 161, you will not be told where to progress to. So write 48 down so you'll know where to go after 161. That's interesting, isn't it? Like a glitch in the... It's like a design fault, but like by design. Okay, so we'll go to this 161. Oh, this is so clever. So it looks like if you go to 161, there's a bunch of people that you could have to fight. And then it says here, make sure you've noted the reference as instructed on the last page. So this is probably like a placeholder that directs a few pages here, and then you bounce off it. So it saves them doing separate entries. Interesting. Okay. Make sure you've noted the reference, blah, 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 blah. Your tappings and scrapings at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passageways resound through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have just attracted the attention of one of the following monsters. Roll 1 die, consult the table below and over to find out what's come to investigate. Well, I think we'll cheat, but we can just see what monster we would have got. 5. So we would have got a skeleton. Very timely. We would have killed it because its stats were like 6 and 5. So we're going to say we killed it successfully. Yay, well done us. And we're going to turn to page 48. Okay, another choice for my loyal adventurer followers. No, not a Q&A. Start a poll. Okay, this is a bit of a boring one, I'm afraid, chaps. Can you guess where we are, what we need to do? You are in an east-west corridor. If you go east, you will turn a corner northwards. So do we want to go east or west? Both. He told his employer his middle name was Danger. His manager put in a meeting but did not say why. Oh no. This is a great story. Let me just read it out. So I asked Plastic if this person whose middle name was Danger was really middle name. Plastic Focus replied, he told his employer his middle name was Danger. Then his manager put in a meeting but did not say why. So he changed his name via deed poll online. They actually wanted to talk about something else. So he was worried he'd been called in case they were like, we found out your middle name is not Danger and we're firing you. Hey ho. A wandering monster passage, says Heartless Ninny. McDoobies, offer it a slice of cheese. We're saving that cheese, Heartless. Sorry, McDoobies, we're saving it. Hero Quest inspired. A skeleton. If we weren't cheating, we'd have been boned. Oh dear. And the room has spoken, and we are going west with 15 votes, with 75% of the vote agreeing we're going to go west. You got to hope we've got some kind of survival technique in here. You walk along the corridor only to find that the way westward is blocked by a heavy portcullis. You walk back to where you were. Turn to page 48. Please, Lord, is this the labyrinth? It is. We're back in an east-west corridor, so we're going to have to go east. 391. Sorry, everybody. 391. Surely they wouldn't kill us after they've locked us in. 391, I said, right? 391. You are at the south end of a north-south corridor. Looking northwards, you can see a passage coming off from the east wall. Do you want to go up to this passage? Do you want to check for secret passages as you walk northwards? Or do you want to go south following a bend to the west? So, just so you know, if we go to the west, that takes us back to page 48, which is I think where we just came from, right? And if we... Okay. All right. So I think we should either go up to this passage or check for secret passages and walk northwards. So let me pop this in the chat. Talk amongst yourselves. Or it might be a repeat as well. Secret passages could be a repeat. I know someone said there's a labyrinth loop where it's really, really annoying. So I hope we haven't found the labyrinth loop. Heartless Ninny, I think this book predates Hero Quest. Could someone Google it? I'd be interested to know. Good evening, Martin. Martin Misi. Cute name. Yeah. Check for secret passages. Wow, that's 78% already. Only 9 votes of 23, but that's quite definitive. I think we'll take that. 362. Okay. Let's see. Please don't let us be stuck in a loop. Please don't let us be stuck in a loop. 362. As you try the walls up the passageway, a secret door opens along the west wall. Turn to 177. Okay. If this is just us walking up and down loads of corridors, are you all going to leave me? You are standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you see a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to page 52. To the south, the passage turns westwards. You may go to the southern end of the passage by turning to 391. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. To go through this, turn to 175. Okay, that's quite a few choices. So, I hope I'm not supposed to be taking note of all these directions. I'll just pop them in so you guys can help me out. South or... Okay, so these are our options. What will we do? What will we do? According to Google, Hero Quest came out in 1989. And this book came out in 1982. But I have to say, I'm pretty sure the cross-pollination of writers for Games Workshop and Fighting Fantasy and Hero Quest was probably a pretty small pool. I found out a cool fact today. Graham McNeil, who I interviewed about Fulgrim today, used to work for Thomas Pirinen, who at Games Workshop, who I spoke to about More Time. So that was quite cool. Some nice history. I think all the Games Workshop people know each other. Okay, so we're going to the secret door. I will end the poll. A mighty 91 votes dictate. We will go through a secret door. Oh, it's nice. We're going from here up to here. Love it when we don't have to turn pages. You're standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east. Ahead of you is a crossroads. To go to the door, turn to 177. Okay, so that is a loop. So we're not going to go through the door. To walk to the crossroads, turn to 267. Okay, we have to do that because there's no other option. You now stand at a crossroads and we can go north, south, east, or west. This is like an old computer game, isn't it? Eek. How many of us played text adventures? Those were the days. Oh, give me a ZX Spectrum. A ZX Spectrum and a cassette player to sail her by is all I need. Oh, wow, the moon is really full tonight. I wonder if you could see it. Alexa, turn off common. I don't know if you can see. Can you guys see the moon? I'm trying to get it in the center of the screen, but it's just to the right of the door frame. Yay! What a lovely moon. What a lovely old moon. That makes me really happy. Alexa, turn on common. Okay. Oh, like north is coming in at 60. Wow, no one's voted for south. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we're going to go north. 312. Let's do this. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes north, then west, then north again, and you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. Turn to 308. A different crossroads, we hope. Oh, gosh. You are standing at a crossroads. To the west, the passageway goes on a few meters and turns northwards. To the north, the passageway ends at a door. To the east, the passage continues and eventually turns southwards. Looking south, the passage goes on as far as you can see. So another directionally abundant place. Let's start this poll. Feels like this is where you need to be making a map. Oh, I could make a map. I wonder if there's I wonder if I could open a Google spreadsheet and we could make a map on a spreadsheet. Shall I try? I hate making maps, but I could give someone else access to the map and then they could just do it. Does anybody love making maps? Map. Anyone with a link? It won't. All right. I'm so jealous of your interviews, but I quite like and appreciate them. Such a good time. Oh, don't be jealous. I'm not married. I don't have a partner. Like, like, don't be jealous of me. It's one of my few joys in life. So, just, yeah. And it's for everybody. It's not just for me. Those interviews are because it makes so many people so happy. On reference 275, there's a picture of the ghoul you fought. Oh, there is. How horrific. Love that for us. We got to fight that fella. Well, when we were cheating, that fella bit our bum, didn't he? Okay. Is north where we came from? Horace goes skiing. Yes, Horace goes skiing. Very good, Robbie. I could see it. Harvest moon, biggest for maybe the whole year. Tides are defo highest of the year. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Pisces, so I love all that tidal stuff. Yeah, it's gone behind a cloud now, so I'm glad I showed it to you when I could see it. Simro Dave, wish I kept my spectrum. Me too. Marius, screen is blocked. John, well, that confused my Alexa. Alexa, play Sweet Caroline.
Shuffling Sweet Caroline.
Alexa, stop. I just wanted to play it for John, but I didn't realise it would make mine play too. McDoobie, stick to the roads and stay off the moors. Neil, well, you got your map. I've set up a Google sheet. There's two types of folks on this earth, those that love making maps and those that don't. Neil, there's two types of people that understand binary. Jackdaw, ZX81 and Acorn Atom. Sorry, I'm old. So am I, Jack. I'm sorry I'm old as well. Heartless Ninny, I really do love those interviews. They're always delight. Yay, me too. Neil Adams, Monty Mole, Manic Miner, Paperboy. These are like code words to say you were born in the 70s. Robbie, that ghoul needed some moisturizer. He surely did. Heartless Ninny. Stefan, I got given a Spectrum secondhand. I spent an hour trying to load a He-Man cassette game before realizing it was just an audio tape. Oh, Stefan, bless little Stefan. But remember we used to have audio tapes of stories for us as kids? So cute. Okay, the poll is ended and we're going north. We're going north. Okay. Turn to page 54. You're standing outside a door at the north end of a north-south passage. To go south, turn the 308. To go through the door, turn to 179. Okay. Let's go. Door. Sorry, I can't read and type at the same time. Or Seth. Okay. Everyone wants the door. Okie dokie, karaoke. To open the door, go to page 179. Oh my God! Everybody look! Look at that badass. That's crazy. It looks like a minotaur. A minotaur, you say, tomato. Okay. You have entered a large square room. Broken pottery lies scattered all about. One large clay vase is untouched and is full of clear liquid. A large bowl is full of gold coins. As you enter the room, the door slams behind you and you swing around to face a strange-looking creature, half man, half bull, who is glaring at you. He is a minotaur and he stalks towards you. He lowers his head, horns pointing at your chest, and charges. You must fight him. Okay. So we have some options. We can escape. We can kill him. And then this is interesting. We must be in the labyrinth because it says, if you have already been in this room on this adventure and killed the minotaur, you find it empty. So we are going to get lost. Okay, so I'm going to say we're going to kill him and we're going to turn to page 258. Okay. You know what? I just remembered there's a board game based on this book. Really? Does it have a map on it? Because that would be helpful. Ding, turn the page now. I remember that wombat. So cute. You sort through the broken pots and find little of interest. The liquid smells, looks, and tastes like water. The coins in the pot are a fraud. 8 genuine gold pieces lie on the surface of the pile, and you may take these, but underneath are merely painted pieces of pot. As you tip the vase out, it slips and breaks. A red-coloured key appears hidden inside a false bottom. in the bowl. You may take this a key. It is inscribed with the number 111 and it's red. Yay, a key. You may rest here and eat some provisions. Finally, you leave the room. Turn to page 54. I hope no one is missing doing the combat. I think it's nice to just keep it shifting along a little bit. When I can figure out like a better setup, we'll have like a dice cam and we'll roll on screen and stuff. It'll be more fun. Okay, so you are standing outside a door at the north end of a north-south passage. To go south, turn to 308. To go through the door, turn to 179. Hang on a minute. Are we? Okay, so we can't go through the door again. So we just need to remember the Minotaur door is 179. We don't want to go there. So we're going to go south and turn to 308. 308. So we're back at that second crossroads now. So we can go west, south, or east. We're not going to go north because we've just come from there. So we're going to have 3 options this time. Here we go. Start the poll. It does have a maze. There are tiles that get switched around. Didn't we already have a key from last week with a number inscribed on it? I don't think we had a key with a number on it, Neil. Maybe we had a key. I can't find the post-it notes. Oh, hang on. Provisions. Maybe there is another post-it note. No, just a note from my therapist. Thriving. I have to say this is an affirmation. I am thriving despite an incredibly challenging situation. Just a little bit like this adventure, isn't it? Okay, so the combat's fun, but it's hard not to like saving a bit of time. It's a lot faster without the dice, plus the monsters in the book of pushovers. And Jim said south was the way we came from originally too, he thinks. So we're going to go west, which is page 187. And I'll score stuff out in the book after we've done it to try and help us. You are standing in the corner of a bend in the passage. To the north, the passage ends in a dead end. To investigate this, turn to 171. To go eastwards, turn to page 308. So are we going to investigate? Jim, we should try this out with you being the admin and putting the choices in the poll. Where am I now? I'm losing myself. Or to go east. Sorry, I don't mean to shout. It's been a long day. Yeah, and I was trying to make my hair look nicer for Graham McNeil, so I put this curl restorer in, and it's just made my hair feel incredibly sticky and heavy. So it's feeling a bit like, oh. Okay, so we want to investigate the dead end. Dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end, dead end. Let's hope we're not dead. And we have 20 people still watching. If you're not all the same 20, at 9 p.m, we are going to stop watching here. We're going to, about 2 or 3 minutes before 9, we're going to come off here and go onto the main YouTube channel where I have a premiere of my new video about going to Lush shopping for Fulgrim. Okay. You are standing at the north end of a short north-south passage. You are at a dead end. To investigate the wall, turn to 337. To go southwards, turn to 187. Well, 337 is what we said we wanted to do. Oh no. You find no secret passages, but as you press the walls, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, the surroundings look strange. Turn to page 267. Oh, Lordy. You now stand at a crossroads. 267. I'm going to mark this so I know we're here. I'm not sure if we've been here before or not. So it's another 4-directional. Let me get my poll up and then I can hang out in the chat. It's a bit annoying because I kind of want to hang out and chat to you all, but we've also got to adventure. Maybe I should do one of those just chatting lives one day. Just chatting. But then I think that's so obnoxious. Like, why would people want to watch you just chatting? That makes me feel a bit narcissistic. Ash Main. Hi, Ash. Have you finished Fulgrim by any chance? Ash, yes, I have. I'm still wearing the makeup and t-shirt I just wore because I just interviewed Graham McNeil about Fulgrim. And I've recorded my video with Arbiter Ian, which is coming out when Arbiter's back from travels. And there's a little Easter egg in there as well. And tonight at 9 p.m, after this live, we're all going to head over to my main YouTube channel where my premiere video of what we would shop for at Lush for Fulgrim will be on. So yeah, loads of Fulgrim content coming. Yeah, Fulgrim at the moment, at least, is close to my heart. Also, while we're all here, I'm very proud of this. I'm going to share my Redbubble shop with you all because I have put some Save Fulgrim designs together. So yeah, if anybody feels the same way as me about this poor inhabited Primark, you can check out my Redbubble. Heartless Ninny, I think we did as well, but I'm not sure. Hey Ash, hello again Ash. Robbie, I think we had a key with a number on it as well. Could be a Mandela effect though. Oh, flipping heck. Maybe if we come across the need for another key, we will remember collectively. Heartless, I haven't finished Fulgrim myself, too much Baldur's Gate. That's fine. You don't. All I'll say is it's a tremendous book. It's tremendous. Neil, we've been here before. Heartless. Oh no, we're lost. I really do love your videos with Ian Mirror. He seems like a really great dude. Yeah, I've known Ian forever and he really pushed me to do my own content and he helped me find one of my first D&D games at our club together. And he's just always been a massive supporter. I love him. I would do anything for him. He is a righteous dude. I had to watch Adventure Time after finishing Fulgrim. Simro, me too. What the hell? I think I'm still processing it. Neil, I think we may be lost. Jim, message retracted. Oh no, Jim. Okay, we're going north. 312. 312. You follow a long passageway. Oh, let me mark that we're doing this because, we can't keep going around forever. 312. You'll follow a long, narrow passageway which goes north, then west, then north again, and you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. Turn to 308. Oh, hell, we're in a loop. We're in a freaking loop, people. We're back here. Okay. Flippin' heck. So we're back at the one where we could go. We wanted to go west, south, or east, and we didn't want to go north because we'd been there already. So let's go back and see if... So I think last time we went west here. So I think we should go again because we took an option here that we went to look at something and that pushed us back. So we could go the same way again. McDoobies, how are you able to interview all these authors? Did you just ask them? Well, I actually was able to get in touch with Dan Abnett because it was over lockdown in our book club at our games club. We'd been reading books by like Octavia Butler, and I think we read a Conan book, and then we read, everyone was like, we're a Warhammer club, let's read a Warhammer book. So I just reached out and said, we're part of this club, and Dan agreed to do a closed group for us. And I hosted that book club with my friend Dee. And I think during the book club, Dan kind of got a measure of me and felt that I was trustworthy. So when I said about the channel and he'd seen me doing stuff with Ian on his books, I feel like he trusted me to be respectful and do a good interview. So Dan Abnett said yes. And then following Dan doing an interview with me, I think the other Black Library authors, as far as I believe that Jim Swallow, Dan and Graham McNeil, it seems to me like they're buddies and they text or reach out to each other regularly. So I think that has helped. Other interviews like Spencer, I've been a huge fan of Spencer forever, and I just emailed him, Spencer Crittenden, who's not Black Library, but is my favorite games master. Okay. Heartless Ninny. Okay, I remember this maze quite well. I don't want to say anything unwelcome, but there is a way we can handle it. If you'd like to cheat a bit, just say the word. Heartless Ninny, Neil says, I think we might need your wisdom in order to proceed. Robbie, the power of the Dan. I know, right? That's what happens when you have a legacy. People respect you. And he's amazing. Dan is such a lovely human. Simro Dave, your interviews are great. Thank you. But it's not me. It's the people I interview who are great. So we're going to go, that was nearly west and it's now east. So we're going to go east and try our luck. Do you know what I think, Heartless? Let's not cheat in this session, but next session we'll have a group chat and decide what we're going to do. Okay, so this looks like a new scenario. I'm just going to do a little note that we've gone east here as well. You're standing at a bend in the passage where you may either go west or south. So we can go west or south, or we can check for secret passages on the way westwards, or we can check for secret passages on the way east. Interesting. On the aggregate, I do think I was preferring the Citadel of Chaos. I don't know why. I think I've got the willies up me about the labyrinth. It feels like a lot of like just twisting and turning, and I prefer like encounters or story stuff. But it's all good. It's all learning, and I probably should have done a map. Next time I'll do a map. I'll get some more admin support. Okay. No, it's you, Mira. You managed to put the authors at ease. I do my best. Do you know what? I feel I really embarrass myself. Like today with Graham McNeil, I was saying how cool it was that in the book Fulgrim kills, like this is a slight spoiler, sorry. Fulgrim kills someone quite important, and then you see Slanesh appear, but I thought you were seeing Slanesh appear, but it was Fulgrim having a vision. And I mean, it was not too much of a, mistaken understanding, but I felt really dumb. And Graham McNeil was like, well, actually, Mira, this is the thing. And I felt so grateful. He was so nice. Okay. Spoilers, how dare you? I mean, that's a pretty vague spoiler. You probably read the whole book without realizing I've spoiled you. And we're going to check for secrets on the way westwards. Turning to page 14. We haven't been up this end of the book for a long time. There are no signs of any secret passages, but you suddenly hear footsteps coming towards you. To find out what it is, turn to page 161. Oh, I think we're going to dread 161. Okay, 161 is the combat table. We're ignoring it. We're defeating the monster. We're turning to page 117. Gosh. Oh, 117. You are in an east-west passageway. To go east, turn to 354. To go west, turn to 308. East or west, people? Yeah, I think next time we convene, part 4, we may be cheating, Heartless. We'll let you know. Heartless Ninny, I love you. Definitely in a loop here. That thumbnail threw me, although to be fair, I've not been on the computer long. What's the thumbnail? Is it me as an orc? I didn't set the thumbnail up very well. 26 people. Hello, welcome to the stream. 26 people. Wow, that's a lot of good people. Okay, we're going west. Turn to page 308. She said, fearing we've been here before. Oh my lord, yes, we have been here before. So it's that one again. Go west, north we've done, south we've done, and we've gone east. Oh, crikey, Moses. I haven't said that for ages, crikey, Moses. Do people even still say that? Okay. I saw your Fulgrim video, but scrolled past the live stream first. Almost missed my Sunday doze. Welcome, well done for being with us. Heartless, looks like someone made some notes in pencil. That was me. Nigel, good evening, day all. Welcome, Nigel. Where are you from? Are you from the same hemisphere? Are you from Terra? Sorry, just been reading. Yes, so everybody who's here new, welcome. We have 27 viewers. We're going to end up a few minutes before 9 this evening, and we're going to hop over to my YouTube channel where we have a premiere video of when you do a Lush haul for Fulgrim, the Primark, what would you buy? I wrote a theme song in about 6 minutes. I'm really excited for everyone to watch it. So yeah, yes, we're glad you're here, Jen, and welcome Nigel from the Netherlands. So we're going to go south, 160. Let's go. You follow a long, narrow passageway which goes south, then east, then south again until you eventually find yourself at a crossroads. Turn to page 267. Oh, crikey. No, it cannot be. Oh, okay, we're at this crossroads now. Oh, my Lord. So we can go north, south, west, or east. We have already been north. This is nuts. Okay. Okay, let's do this. See where we go. If we are getting lost, we might just start cheating really quickly, because are all of the fighting fantasy books like this? Could we run into trouble? 0 votes. Oh no. No, everyone's just done with it. Hi, Callum. Callum, don't worry. Yes, you're late, but at 9 o'clock this evening, we're all coming off this live. We're going over to my YouTube channel where I will be premiering a video about what Fulgrim would buy if Fulgrim went shopping at Lush. I just hope I've lined up the video to start. I'm just going to have a look at the page and see when it's scheduled for. Because I did, it premieres in 8 minutes, because I did schedule something for tonight, but actually played last night. So, yay. Yes, we are hopelessly lost in the maze. This is the only one with a maze like this. Promises heartless. Better late than never. Yes, Callum, it's always good to have you with us. Neil, the later books are much more linear. No loops like this. Okay, so we're having, this is interesting. We're having a tentative west moment. West is page 79. The passageway in front of you ends in a dead end. If you wish to search for secret passageways. No, okay, so that way, if we go west, that's the way that we go to the dizzy passageway one. But can we go another way? Okay, so it just sends us back to the crossroads. So we can go north, south, or east, I guess. What do you mean accessories? Like they came with the book? Do you know what else I could do before we meet again? I could buy a map off the internet. I bet there's a map on the internet. That's bad, isn't it? Okay, 28 people are watching, just as we're going to switch over to go onto the Fulgrim video in about 5 minutes. So welcome everybody watching. It's so lovely to have you on our journey. We are stopping at 9 because I'm premiering a Fulgrim video on my main YouTube channel. Scorpion Swamp is a maze too, but it's relatively easy to navigate. It's quite easy to make a map and it's easy to work out where you've been. Heartless, there is a map on the internet. Neil, Scorpion Swamp was great because there are 3 missions to play through. I remember Scorpion Swamp from when I was when I was a mini. So I really enjoyed that one. 349, we're going east. You walk a few meters down the passage and find yourself at a dead end. You might either return to the crossroads or investigate the end of the passage. I'm just whizzing ahead to see what's at the end of the passage. Okay, this is interesting. This is new. So I'm going to say we're investigating the end of the passage. A loose stone falls out to reveal a rope in the rock. If you wish to pull it, turn to page 67. If you feel it would be wiser to leave it alone, you can return to the crossroads. I mean, this seems pretty dumb. Let's see what we think. Let's see what you think. I forgot the name, and if I could be asked, I could probably track it down in my room. One came with a card you used to track your character strength. Jen, track it down for next time. 27 people in the stream. Hello, welcome. It's one I quite liked as a kid. Was it Firewolf or something? Barbarian vibes. Pull rope. Everyone wants to pull a rope. Oh, no, Heartless, you've spoiled it. We know we're going to die now. You've said that. Oh, we haven't died. 67. You pull on the rope and a small door swings open, revealing a passageway revealing a passage into a north-south corridor. Will you return to the crossroads? No. Or go through the secret door? Yes. Turn to page 177. Hang on a minute. 177, you say. You are standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to page 52. To the south, the passage turns westward. You may go to the southern end of the passage by turning 391. In the west wall in front of you is a secret door. To go through this, turn to 175. Is this the same place? Are you literally just watching this to see a grown woman have a breakdown? I think we might have been here before. Okay. This will be the last decision of the night that we'll make as a team, so we can go and get ready for the Fulgrim premiere happening just on my main in a few minutes. So, investigate. And it looks like it's all in caps now. I'm so sorry. Investigate passage. Southern end. Been here before, man. Or secret door. Why do they do this? This is so cruel. This is so mean. Why would they make us repeat? Go to 52. I don't think we've been there. I don't think we've been to 52. 52 is to investigate. Maybe we have. I could never figure this maze out as a kid. I always cheated. I don't think we can figure it out as adults. There are like 30 of us nearly, and we can't figure it out. It's a really hard maze. Okay, investigate passage. Turn to page 52. You are standing at a T-junction where a passage to the east comes off a north-south corridor. Oh gosh, is this a different one? It feels like a different one. It says, go south, check for secret passages on the way southwards, go north, or check for the secret passages on the way northwards, or go east. Okay. Let's just do this one last one, because I feel this may be different. Okay. And then this is the last decision. And then we'll all go and get ready for Fulgrim. And if we have got minutes in between, we can get a cup of tea, because God knows. Oh, you can only have 4 options. That sucks. South. Passages. South. North. Passages. North. Or go east. If you want to go east, put an E in the chat, because we can only do 4 options in the poll, which is annoying, isn't it? Mira, I can't believe you're suggesting we'd intentionally make your life difficult. That never happens on Tinternet. No, never, Jen. I think this maze would have been pretty cool in 1982, but I have to admit I'm less keen on it nowadays. We loved a maze in the 80s. We loved Hampton Court heyday in the 80s. Neil says east. And of 13 votes, 38 say the passage south. We're going to check for secret passages going south. 362, and this will be the last reading of the evening. Somewhere up the passage, you reach another junction where you may either go eastwards or westwards. Well, that's a bit of an anticlimax. We're going to finish our night up on page 262. And I have got the post-it note, which will keep us straight. I hope and pray, my beloved friends, that we are not stuck in this book for the next 8 months, because I'm so excited to go through all the books. So we may have to cheat in the next session. Next weekend, I am staying on a farm in Glastonbury, so we may not be able to get together for a fighting fantasy adventure. We'll see where and when I end up, but if I can't do fighting fantasy, I might come on and say hello. So please watch out in the channel and the chat and Twitter to keep an eye on me. I try and post on YouTube as well. Thank you, as usual, all so much for joining me. I don't deserve you. I'm really, really stoked, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. I'm going to pop a link into this chat so you can all go ahead and raid the next video that's coming up, which is me talking about what Fulgrim would buy if Fulgrim was shopping at Lush. So good to see you all. Nightmare was the best. We always talk about Nightmare Live. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, the 80s when a platformer had boss fights solved by rock, paper, scissors. I love that game. Me too. Thank you, Mira, and everyone else. Thanks, Jen. I haven't bought your book yet, Jen. I haven't, but it's on my mind too. Stefan, cheers. Eric, lovely Eric. So nice to see you, Eric. Oh, and bye, Phoebe, and bye, Jackdaw. Lovely to have you with us. Hopefully, I'll see you over at the Fulgrim video. Be loud and noisy in the chat and tell me what you like and what you don't like. And we'll see you all soon. Lots of love. Bye. Bye. Bye, Spare5. Thank you. Bye, Wombat. Bye, Jimmy. Love you lots. Bye. You are always good fun. Bye, Jen.